So this is going to be an instructional video on how to take out a toilet cistern and a toilet. This is a low level toilet. There are three main types: low level toilet, high level and close coupled. This is just going to be a low level. So as a homeowner, if you find yourself having a renovation, taking your bathroom out, and you want to be able to take out your toilet yourself, I'm going to show you how to do that step by step. So, hope you enjoy the video. So, tools you'll likely need: one big pair of swan necks, one posi screwdriver, one Phillips screwdriver, one small pair of swan necks, a 8-inch spanner, another 8-inch spanner, and one 6-inch spanner. And last but not least, a wet vac. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your mains water is off. It could be gravity fed, it could be mains, so if you turn the mains off, if not, bung the tank. Next step, once you've got that done, suck out the water inside. With the wet vac. Now this is a lot easier because I undid this last year, but once you've got it all sucked out, undo the flush handle screw, so that comes off nice and easy. You might have to use a bit of WD-40, or worst case scenario, cut this with a hacksaw. If you're getting rid of it anyway, it doesn't matter. So take that off. Right. Now all your water's drained out of the cistern, so you want to undo the nut connecting to the ball valve. In this case it's a ball valve, sometimes it's a fill valve of a different sort. So undo this nut, get that pipe out of the way. Then with your 8-inch spanners, undo that. You take this fill valve out of the way and put it in there, like so. Now, one nut here that connects to the siphon. In this case, it's a Dudley siphon, and we have another nut that connects the cistern and the siphon, and it connects to the siphon and the flush cone in. Now we have another nut that attaches to the thread of the siphon and goes in and attaches with a flush cone into the toilet. So first we undo this nut here. Sometimes you can undo it by hand. Yeah. So undo that like so. You might get a bit of water, residue water in here, or in it a little tiny bit if you haven't sucked it out with a wet vac. So that's now nice and loose. What you want to do is you want to get this one next, and you don't want to turn it that way because it has a tendency to slip off. You want to turn them that way. Open it up a bit more. Hold on to the siphon as you're doing it and twist the nut like that. Once the nut is kind of loose, undo it, and as you're undoing it, just lift it up, lift the siphon up. So I've got one hand on the siphon, one hand on the siphon, and the other on the nut. as you can see, that's off. Wiggle, wiggle. Siphon comes out into the bucket. Now, as it's an older system, what happens is when it overflows, it actually goes out. So the overflow is external. Some modern toilets you get with the overflow internal, so it just goes down the pipe and finishes into the toilet. But this is, when this overflows, this runs out of a pipe. So we need to undo this nut to be able to take it off, as well as undoing this screw here. And even after that, it won't fall necessarily, because it's held on by two U-shaped brackets, but hold on to it anyway as you're undoing the screws. So get a pair of Swanix and open them up to the correct width, and then one hand on the pipe and one hand on the nut. Just simply wiggle it or cut it off. Now, the handle. Sometimes, if you try and undo this, the whole thing just spins. If that happens, quick little tip. Grab a little spanner, grab a small pair of Swanix, and on this threaded part, just hold that. Get your spanner, engage it on the nut, turn, and now it should be loose enough to turn and take out. Sometimes it all just spins together. See? Sometimes that just happens. It all just spins and the nut doesn't come undone. Take that out. Put that in our bucket. Okay, now, this screw here, if you look at it, it's actually a Phillips. The difference between a Phillips and a posi is a Phillips looks like just a cross, and a posi, in between each of the little crosses, it has a line. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you. So grab our long posi screwdriver. Now, this is actually gonna move forward. So put one hand on that. It won't drop anywhere because of the brackets underneath. And just begin to twist. Right. See? It falls otherwise. So support it. Lift off. Now what you can do, if you've got a rusty nail, what you can do, give it a little twist with a pair. Give it a little twist with a pair of Swanix. And it should come out. There we go. Voila. Stick that in the bucket too. Okay, next is to get your posi screwdriver, because these are posi screws, and undo the brackets. Now we're just left with the toilet. I'll come back to this when you want to turn your water back on. I'll come back to a little tip here in a minute. So, here we are again. Take out the flush cone. And probably a bit of residue water. So just put that into the toilet. Stick that in the trunk. Now you're just left with your toilet. Right. Down here, there may be some screws. In this case, there is not. Go around to the other side. This looks like there might be. Oh, it might just be filled with rubbish. No, in this case, there is no screws. The next step, just give your toilet a little, if there's a seat up, just give your toilet a little rock. Backwards and forwards, side to side. Just to see if it comes loose. It might be an idea to take the toilet seat off as well. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to suck the water out of this. So grab your wet back again. Now you know that when you take it out, you shouldn't get too much water. You can see this toilet is siliconed. So by getting a Stanley knife, just cutting around it, you should then pull out. So for the sake of the video, I put rubber gloves on, just for health reasons, even though it's my own toilet. So additional tools that you may need: Stanley knife, an old butter knife, and a hammer. You may have to break this up, I don't know yet. So if we first cut around here and then go around the other side. Voila! What we can see here is it was concreted, and if we wiggle this off, come on, stick that straight in the truck. What we can see is that this is probably going into clay. There you have it. So I would put a bung in there, however I don't have one. So for the meantime, I'm just going to put a rag in there. It's not ideal, but it will have to do. So we've got all that removed. If you want to turn your water on after you've taken all this out, is you take the old fibre washer off, put a new fibre washer on, put a coupler on, and then on the end of that put a female stop end. And then you can turn your water on and check for leaks. Simples. And that is how you take out a low level toilet from start to finish with the correct tools. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope it was helpful. and thanks for watching.